Good morning to everyone. I am Dr. N. Narmadha, MSc, MPhil, B.Ed, PhD, Assistant Professor, PG and Research Department of Computer Science, Sri Sharda College for Women, Autonomous, Salem 16. Today we are going to see about the fundamentals of computers and communications. In that we have an overview of basic concepts and technologies. So before we enter into this huge topic, first of all, we should know the basic concepts and fundamentals of computer science. So basically, we know what is computer. So that is an electronic machine that takes input and process it and store it, and after that it give the output. Then fundamentals of communications is that is a technology. It helps to sending and receiving data and the informations between the devices. Okay, for example, when you send a WhatsApp message in your phone or in your computer, it processes it and then it travels in the sense we call it as communication through the internet to your friend's phone. So phone in the sense computer, and travels in the sense communications. Okay, so this is the basic concepts of fundamentals of computers and communications. The main content of this presentation is introduction to computers, computer hardware, computer software, computer networks, and its overview, communication protocols, data transmission, internet and world wide web, types of communication system, internet of things, IoT, cyber security, emerging trends in communications. Finally we have conclusions. So this slide shows the introductions about the computer. So mainly the definitions of a computer is that is an electronic device, as I said earlier. It is capable of processing data and performing various tasks given by the user. The main components of the computer is that hardware, software, input device, output device, etc. So hardware in the sense we can able to touch and feel the hardware, we call it as an hardware, and software in the sense it is a set of instructions given by the software engineers, and it capable of provide the solution for the given problems. So input what we are giving, output what the system gives to us. Okay, the main functions of the computer is that input, processing, storage, output and control. Okay, the essential components of functional computer system is that as its displays, so computer components are interconnected with hardware, software, output and input devices. Okay, so hardware in the sense of physical parts of the computer system, and it includes the CPU and storage devices. So software in the sense the programs and applications that enables a computer to perform the given task given by the user. So input devices, that tools used to enter the data into a computer such as keyboard and mouse. So output device, equipment that conveys information from a computer to the users. Okay, so here we are going to see about the computer hardware. So computer hardware is in the sense mainly we have the CPU. So CPU, central processing unit, it is a brain of the computer that performs all the calculations given by the users. So memory is more important. It can able to store all the data. So in that we have a temporary storage and permanent storage. Temporary storage, we call it as a RAM, that is random access memory, and permanent storage, hard disk and SSD. So input devices such as a keyboard, mouse, scanner and so on, and output devices that monitor, printer, speaker, peripheral devices are printer and external drives, etc. So here we are see about software. So software is that is nothing but a set of instructions. So here we have a system software and application software, and finally we have a utility software. System software is that operating system like Windows, Linux, Mac OS, and application software is that word processors, spreadsheets, and other user applications and so on. So utility software is nothing but antiviruses, backup softwares, and file management tools. Okay, so computer networks, it helps to communicate from one device to another and one person to another, and how the data are transferred from one to other with the help of internet and devices and so on. So definitions of this network is a group of computers connected to share the resources what we have. So types of networks are LAN, that is local area network, WAN, wide area network, MAN, metropolitan area network. All these types of networks are helpful to transfer our data from one to another with the help of internet. And the components of the computer networks are routers, switches, and modems, hubs, cables, etc. So basically these components are helpful to connect the internet and to communicate from one to another. So communication protocols are that is definition. Protocols define rules for a data exchange between the devices, and common protocols are TCP or IP, transmission control protocol, and we call it as internet protocol. HTTPS, hypertext transfer protocol. FTP in the sense file transfer protocol. SMTP is in the sense simple mail transfer protocol. So data transmission, that is types of data transmissions are serial, parallel, and the transmission mediums are wired and wireless. So data transmission serial in the sense data sent bit by bit over a single channel. So we have data are travel from one to another with the help of bitwise through a single channel. Parallel sense data sent simultaneously over a multiple channels. We can able to send our data with the help of multiple channels at a time. We call it as a parallel. A serial in the sense we have only single channel. The data can be sent bit by bit. Okay, so that data transmission mediums are wired and wireless. We are normally we know that. So in the past, we are using only wired. That is copper cables, fiber optics. Now we are using wireless. That is Wi-Fi, Bluetooth, satellite, etc. So internet and the world wide web. So internet nowadays we are using normally internet. Everyone's have the phone and they are using internet frequently. Internet global network for interconnected computers. For example, we can able to send a message or send a resource from one to another with the help of internet. So it is globally connected and we can able to talk or send messages from here to foreign peoples easily by the help of internet. So World Wide Web, the www, a system of interlinked hypertext documents accessed via the internet. Web browsers, Chrome, Firefox, Safaris, etc. Nowadays we are using Microsoft Edge and so on. So types of communication already we see in wired communication, wireless communications. So wired communication in the sense Ethernet, fiber optics cable. Wireless communication in the sense through Wi-Fi, Bluetooth, cellular networks, satellite communications, and so on. So IoT. So nowadays IoTs are used everywhere. Smart city, smartphone, and so on. IoT in the sense Internet of Things. So with the help of internet, we use uh, we use the network of interconnected devices that communicate with each other over the internet. Applications and smartphones, wearables, smart cities, agricultural and healthcare, and so on. So cloud computing. So definition is that storing and accessing data and programs over the internet rather than one local hard drives. So key benefits is that scalability and remote access. It can be able to access everywhere. It is a cost effectiveness and popular services like AWS and Google Clouds and Microsoft is there. And then now we are seeing the cyber security. Cyber security definition is that protecting systems, networks, and data from digital attacks. Key components like encryption, firewalls, antivirus software, authentication, and so on. This slide shows the emerging trends in communication. That is, nowadays we are using a 5G networks. It is faster internet speed and lower latencies, and we are also using artificial intelligence in communication. That is smart assistants and automated systems and so on. Nowadays blockchain technology is also increased rapidly, and it grows everywhere and ensuring secure transparent data transactions. Uh, Finally, we come to the conclusion of this presentations. So, recap of this presentation is that the computers and communications are fundamental to modern technology, and it is important to understanding these technologies in essential for innovations in various industries. And future outlook is that advancement in AI and quantum computing and IoT will shape the future of the computing and communications. Thank you.